Hi everyone, my name is Xiu Zhiqi and my teammate is Ong Wei Chen. Now we are going to present our network assignment. Firstly, we hired as a land engineer by a company and needs to design and set out the local area network. In the company has 4 locations, which is operation department, and it has 40 hosts. Location B is then from ground floor and first floor. For the ground floor has warehouse management department, which has 20 hosts. And for the first floor got 2 department, which is human resource department and finance and accounting department. And each of them provides 6 hosts. Location C is the customer service department, which has 15 hosts, and location D is logistic and distribution department, and it has 24 hosts. And why we use the VLSM? This is because VLSM can help to enhance the usability of subnet, and subnet can provide content mask of the different size. Next, VLSM employs subnet mask dependent on the number of hosts on each subnet, and which is decrease the wastage of IP address in comparison to FLSM. Second is why we use the fiber optic cable in the location D. This is because data may be sent over greater distance, which is over 150 meters in the location D and at a higher bandwidth. So why we use one router only? Is because it lessens the need of several pre-C router and making the system more affordable. The network administration become less complicated when there is only one router, since all the routing decisions are made in one location, and it is simple to operate and troubleshoot. The dependability of the network is therefore increased by having just one router, which reduces the risk of failure. And why we use the wireless access point? This is because access point add a new place for end device to connect the local area network and increase the LAN coverage area, and it is more practical, secure, and economical. And why we use Class C? This is because Class C is designed to support small network of up to 254 hosts, and it is suitable for the company requirement, which is 111 hosts. And why we use 192.168.1.98.0 IP address? This is because the company is a private space, and this and is the range of the privacy address space for the Class C. And for the next one is the calculation of largest subnet. For the first largest subnet is location A. The original host is of location A is 40, and after 10% go, it becomes 44 hosts. For the second largest subnet is location B, and the original host is 32, and after 10% grow, it will become 36. And this is a VRSM table. We sort by the number of hosts, which is the first one is location A, followed by the location B, location D, and location C. Then we can calculate the IP address range for each location. And after we know the range of IP address of each of the location, we can know the network address, first usable host, last usable host, and broadcast address. And this is an addressing table. For the router got four interface, which is G0 per 0 is connect to location A, G1 per 0 is connect to location B, G2 per 0 is connect to location D, and G3 per 0 is connect to location C. And each of the interface will assign to the IP address and subnet mask based on the VRSM table just now. And this is the location A. It provides switch and PC, which is Each of them will assign their own IP subnet mask and default gateway. And this is location B is similar like location A. And this is location C. And we need to know that we have access point in location C. And access point is connect to the laptop. So it has the IP subnet mask and default gateway. And this is a location C, which is similar like location A and B. Next, I will pass to Wei Chen to present his part.
Thank you, Thank you, Ziqi. And now, my name is Richard. I'm going to present the network topology, and we use the extended star topology for this client's company, and because it is more reusability, it provides reusability, and it is more scalability, so that the client can add future expansion to this topology. And in this topology, we have four subnets, which is the location A, B, C, and D. And next, we have the location A, where it is for the operation department for 14 hosts, and when we use the cable straight through, and for the PC and switch, and the switch we use copper crossover cable. And next, we have the location B, where which is for the warehouse management department, and also it's for the ground floor, and then next we have the human resource department and the finance and accounting department, where it is on the first floor, and each of them are using and each of them are connected via the switch 3 and switch 4. And then next we have the location C. On the location C, we have the customer service department. On this department, we have the access point where it used to connect the laptop and with the access point, and then the printers are connected to the switch. And this because the access point are used to provide wireless connection to the laptop, so that it provide convenience and easier for the user to use. And then next we have the location D, and in this location we have the logistic and distribution department. And this department we have the printer and the PC are connected to the switch 6, and we have around 20 plus hosts in this department. And that's all for the department's topology. And now we have network configuration, and in this here we have the router, where we use the configure Cisco as our password and class as a secret password, and we configure each IP address and every gigabit Ethernet with also the encryption of the password for each configuration. And then the switch, we also use the CISO as a password and class as a secret password, and we also did the configuration of subnet mask and default gateway to the routers and switch, and also include encryption. And the end device, we also do the necessary addressing, and for the end devices we have examples such as computer, printer, and laptop for this case. And
Okay, here is our pin connectivity testing, and we are using CISO packet tracer to do it. And the first thing we're going to ping from the location A to location B, which is the PC2 to PC1. And so we are already prepared for the pinging, and this is the result. We ping the 192.168.98 and 68 on which is the location B's PC from the location A, and the result is 0% loss, which is a success of pinging. And then next we're going to try the next pinging, which is the reverse, as we just now we did from location A to location B. Now we're going to do the location B to location A ping testing, so that to make sure it's working on the ping. And here's the ping we are very prepared, which is we ping the location A's IP address, which is 192.168.98.4, which is a PC1 IP address. And here is the result, which is 0% loss. which is a sign of successful ping connectivity. And that's all for the ping connectivity test. And this is our, and so thank you for listening to our presentation.